Class, my name is Jared, and today we're going to talk about climate change and how it affects our lives. Climate change can affect our lives in many different ways. In today's video, I'll be discussing 5 huge ways that climate change can impact our lives. What is climate change? According to UC Davis Science and Climate, climate change refers to significant changes in global temperatures, precipitation, wind patterns, and other measures of climate that occur over several decades or longer. The 5 ways that climate change can impact our lives. 1. Warming water. 2. Crop changes. 3. High heat. 4. Wild weather. And 5. Health. The first way is warming water. As we all know, water is vital to our planet. In fact, it covers 71% of our planet. We depend on it for its drinking and for keeping our crops and animals healthy, as well as countless species who rely on our freshwater ecosystems to live. The oceans help modulate CO2 levels and maintain global temperatures. As the climate changes, so will the freshwater and saltwater resources that we rely on so heavily. And as the climate changes, so will our relationship to water. Changes in marine environment affects what thrives in the water and what we can get from it. Sea level shifts are currently altering countless and threatening buildings, posing risk to human life. The second way, crop changes. Climate change may actually benefit some plants by lengthening growing seasons. However, a warmer world also means more pests, droughts, and flooding. How will this world adapt? Using an aggressive climate model known as HADGM2, researchers at the International Food Policy Research Institute project that by 2050, croplands for top foods, corn, potatoes, rice, and wheat will shift, in some cases pushing farmers to plant new crops. The winners of this changing race, researchers say, will be farmers who modernize their methods and diversify their fields. Third way, high heat. The world is predicted to feel different in 2100, when average temperatures will have risen by several degrees. Every kind of landscape that humans live on will be affected: urban, suburban, rural, mountains, plains, coast. More of the developing world will require life-changing modern comforts. You'll have near universal saturation of air conditioning and warm climates by 2100, says economist Lucas Davis at the University of California, Berkeley. If we can't find ways to turn down the heat, we'll have to find ways to adapt to it. The fourth way is wild weather. Climate change influences severe weather by causing longer droughts and higher temperatures in some regions and more intense effects in others, according to climate experts. Some of the intense effects include extreme weather such as hurricanes, droughts, ice storms, and heat waves. People are adjusting to new weather realities by strengthening warning, shelter, and protection systems that we offer. The fifth and final way is health. Climate change isn't just bad for the planet's health, but it's for people's too. A recent international study in The Lancet says that many more people will be exposed to extreme weather events over the next century than previously thought, a potentially catastrophic risk to human health. That could undo 50 years of global health gains. So there you have it, 5 different ways climate change can impact our lives. It's overwhelming to think about, but people are working and developing ways to counter and improve our Earth every day. Greater access to clean water, refined sanitation systems, and modern farming methods, and just some ways innovation will save us. What can you do to help? How can you make a difference? Be water wise? Reduce your waste. Energy saving? Travel green. Have cleaner energy? Or make small changes. Here's just some of the small things you can do to help out with climate change. Use high efficiency appliances, like LEDs instead of fluorescents. Reduce your energy use. Shut the lights off when you're out of the room. Insulate your home. Cool wash and hang to dry instead of using a dryer. Change the way you think about transportation. Maybe carpool some days. Make every drop count, meaning take shorter showers. Wash your dishes and wash your laundry when you have a full load. Reproduce your plants that you take out of the ground. start a garden. Here's just some of the easy ways you can start changing your life.